Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, Gold Road, scribing, everything. Let's do the last door. Those are meant to be sold. Okay, so now I just...
The Fable of the Dragon. This one's going to be a puzzler, my friend.
My puzzles. Well, it sounds very elsewhere-y, so... I imagine that's where we're going.
The path to master scribing seems to be a winding one, eh? Fable upon fable. Except, I know I've heard the story of Misby before, and when I paged through earlier, it seemed... off.
What do you mean?
Missing something. Not quite right. It stood out because we found copies of the Fable of the Dragon all over the library. We couldn't tell which one was Ulfsild's annotated copy because, well, that's your thing. However, we did find an echo.
Where did you find it?
I think it's about the dragon, but I could be wrong. I love puzzles, but Ulfsild's echo said some pretty cryptic stuff. It's in the first room straight ahead as soon as you enter the East Wing. Just let me know if I can be any help.
Okay.
The others and I are trying to look at the Fable of the Dragon the way you do. You know, deciphering locations from the text, in case you need our help. It started a few arguments, but I don't mind. Helps that I like the work.
You like riddles?
I love them. Julian hates them. Laren seems indifferent, and Nod says he likes them, but I think he was just trying to be nice. How do you feel about them? Do you like riddles?
When they're well crafted, yeah.
You seem the type. Even still, if you need my help or just want to talk some ideas over, come find me. From everything I've read so far, the dragon loves riddles the way the ones in the stories love gold.
Oh. That's I never thought about that, but the dragons in Elder Scrolls don't really hoard stuff like your typical story dragon. They kind of just want to conquer everything.
On the path to ally with the dragon, you must choose your words carefully. If she asks if you are my inheritor, do not agree or disagree. Insist upon taking her trial. Then, seek my annotated fable as the meeting of many paths. A room full of doors with no hinges.
Oh. Isn't that the tutorial place? Or is that a different room of many paths?
You listened to the echo? I think she's talking about the portal room, but we searched it 3 times over.
Or that room,
There's
yeah.
no fable in there.
Why about that?
The antechamber to the main hall is a portal room, not just because it's convenient, but because it was easy. I could sense spell hooks aplenty in that room, dating back to Ulfsild's era. They used that chamber for the exact same purpose.
Your magic came in handy again.
Be good at what you do, my mother always used to say. Even if it's not your calling. Hang on, I didn't think about Ulfsild's lens. Maybe the book's hidden in there and you're the only one who could see it. I bet that's it. Go find out.
Okay. I love how excited she is. Does this guy get a guard in his room too? Oh, he doesn't. Ooh, a book. Did they add any book furnishings like they did with like Necrom? Oh, there's a guy, and there's a guy. And there's another guy. If like you read the book out in the world, you could then get the furnishing to drop in specific places. Did they do that with this chapter? I don't think they did. Reaper's March. Today's field. Second notes. Tangent about Thum and how a dragon could have lived in someone's head. Let alone say. Easy enough. Jazenji's Seer. Candle. Okay. Order the Claw. There's a lot here. Kajralith. Willowed Grove. Okay. I mean, I don't really need... They're just going to tell me exactly what I already know about the thing, so I don't really need to ask them. Watch, this is the one time I should have asked them. Okay, oh. Maybe I do, because it doesn't seem like it shows up on the map.
You're on the path to meet the dragon. This luminary was a real challenge for Ulfsild, and might prove the same for you. Just remember to breathe deeply and stay calm. That's what she told herself the first time through.
Any clues?
The monastery Dokrin can be found southwest of Grand Ral Ka on a crescent moon of water. I don't wish to reveal any more. Ulfsild put her thoughts down plain enough. Have faith in your own cleverness. Good luck.
So did that actually... oop. No, it's still not adding to the map, so maybe I have to go there first? Let's just take a portal. Or, not a portal, a way shrine. Oh, right, they're in order. Duh. I keep forgetting that's how this works. So the first one is... west of Dune. Okay. Yep. I keep thinking, oh, there's going to be a bunch of little areas selected. No, it's just the one. So this one is inside a delve. I hope they're not all in delve. Not all in delves. Ogres! Wait. Oh, I guess Sajeni was the, like, Khajiit name for it. Ooh, over there, huh? Thunderbugs. There's ogres and goblins in this place. And bugs. The Rotblood clan. Yeah. Oh, neat. That's one of the newer ones they added. They just decided, hell, we're gonna add a bunch of antiquities. Okay, that's easy enough. Where was the next one? Candle and Dokrin Monastery. I don't remember where that one is. Oh wait, is it still in here? Huh? Let me just keep going through. Oh, that's right, because yeah, it's in 3 in an area, and then you go to the next one. Alright, I almost left for no good reason. It's just, the map was throwing me off. Man, they weren't kidding when they said that ink was a low drop rate. It's a little too much. It basically means I don't want to risk using any ink. Like wasting it. Like, if I make a skill that I don't like, they should have just made it... They really shouldn't have just made it cost nothing. If they really want people to play with it, make it cost gold, I don't know. But adding such a rare thing as, like, effectively a currency? I don't think it was the right move. But they probably want people to play more, so... That's why they did that. Okay, where could it be? I don't even remember what the dragons sounded like. They spoke a little bit when I closed their door. But I do not remember what they sounded like. Was that thunder I could hear inside? That was weird. Alright, the monastery now. Where is... Oh my god, just look where it's pointing me. Well, there. I guess, yeah, if you speak to their allies, they'll point you to... They'll actually mark it on your map. But if you don't, then you just have to kind of know where it is. But this is the riddle-based luminary, so... Might as well warm up my brain muscles.
Step up, have a look.
Let's see, Dolkrin. Oh, there's an anchor. Why was that thing glowing so blue? Oh, this one's not inside. Nice. Ooh, they have the special polymorph. What? Oh, okay. I happen to just be looking at it. Man, you wanna clear a place out, you put some new quest objectives there and the player base will go nuts. I don't see this one. Oh, up there. Wait, where's the last? Is it up here? Is that why everyone's climbing up? Ah. Thank you, other gamers. Oop. Okay, and the last one. Kajrolith. Which one's Kajrolith? Is that this place? No. Kajrolith. On the way to Somerset, so it would be near a body of water, right? No, not the Vile Manse, not there. Kajrolith. Which one? Right, that's what it was called. On our first journey to Somerset. Oh wait, is that the place with like the... Where is it? No, not there. Oh, I thought it was the place with like the games and everything. Oak Grove. What the hell is it? Moonmont. Am I losing my mind? It's not a delve, is it? Oh wait, is Kaj Rala just Ral Ka? Is that what it is? Wait, hold on. Is that a house? What was it called again? Kaj Ralith. What is it? I don't want to have to go all the way back to the sanctuary. Or sanctorium. Oh my god. I don't know, they've made Google worse on mobile, and it's just getting worse and worse. My GPS is also getting worse. Like, it's just giving me wrong information lately. Cannot find casual. I'm betting it's because that casual means cat house, doesn't it? Or Khajiit house. So maybe Ralkala? Because there's no place called Kajralith. Man, all the time I'm taking to do this, I probably could have just gone back and read it one more time. Okay. See stuff their puzzles on the shadows we long on this night. Promise. North at a rain-kissed oasis between two grot oaks. Okay. An oasis. I mean, between two grot oaks. That's got to be here, right? So you can actually, to a degree. There's one that's I would qualify as a great grot oak. And the other one should be north, right? Is it not a giant one over there? I mean, there's only... Okay, Oasis makes me think here. So maybe there were two and now there's not. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay, not here. An oasis. An oasis has to be an isolated body of water. Right, like this. Green Hill. Yeah, because that's not a grot oak over there. No, man. But I wanted to figure it out. Where else is there a grot oak? Two. Dragon landed Misby north at a rain-kissed oasis between two grot oaks. Oh, it doesn't say great grot oaks. Okay. Between two grot oaks. There's no oasis, is there? Damn it. She fell into a circle of moon singers whose songs shackled the dragon and pinned his feet in place. She had to ask them before him, so what must you keep after giving it to someone? Well, moon singers, wait, moon singers. Yeah, this place got attacked by Dramothra, didn't it? So it's either here or here or here. There's only a few places in this region that were attacked by Dramothra, which are moon singers. Aren't they? Isn't that what a Dramothra is? The bent cats, they from behind the moons or whatever it's called. I mean, there's more grottos here, I guess. There's more than I thought in general. Unless this is a grotto? I thought the big giant ones were, but maybe it's... The fact that it specifically says an oasis... Raj Kal, I don't know what that is. Damn it! Oh, I really wanted to solve it without... Ooh. Let me go back to the sanctuary. Let me just see how wrong I was. Well, I shouldn't have skipped asking my friends for help. All I did was waste time. How disappointing. So who's going to be the smart one who knows about this?
I won't lie. I was envious that you had first rights to exploring this place with Nalia, to restoring the altar. Especially after seeing how much she's opened up with you around. Now that I know it involves riddles, not so much.
Any clues?
There's a village called Willow Grove in the south of Reaper's March.
I was not even close.
As you can imagine, it's near a large grove of willows. I don't really care for riddles, but Nalia said she could use the help. And that's the best I can figure.
Know any caves?
I don't know. Probably not in the village itself. Aren't there caves everywhere? You're headed there anyway. Maybe find a viewpoint and have a look around.
Okay. Wait, I can ask more people for information? Well, that's Willow's Grove. I guess the cavern? Let me... Now I'm paranoid. I should ask before I even leave.
What happens next is up to you.
Any clues?
Can I see the annotations? Here, Kaj Rawlith. That's an old ruin site in northwestern Reaper's March. Fort Grimwatch is built over it now. And the bit about the door at the end. Did you notice that riddle went unsolved in the fable?
Ulfsild's notes come up with an answer.
No, don't tell me I want to guess. What has a wide mouth, yet never speaks with its own voice? It's a well, right? Because when you speak into a well, it speaks back in an echo.
It was a cave.
Then I suppose we're both right. Perhaps there's a few potential answers these riddles could have. Though for your sake, hopefully not. Good luck out there.
Okay, well. Now I can't go wrong. So I was in the right area. Willow Grove was the one after. I wasn't even looking at that clue yet. But it was like the one... There were 3 spots to check, and I checked 2 of them. Because I was on the right track with the Dramothra stuff. Yep. Had I only gone a little north and a little west... Ah. C'est la vie. Oh, we haven't even opened the door yet. I still got to do the challenges for the dragon and then the riddle for the trial. Probably it's a riddle, knowing the dragon so far. I'm not looking forward to it, unless it's not time consuming. I'd rather it be brain consuming than time consuming. Although judging by how I just said that, what I just said, my brain might already be consumed. The Dramatha should already be gone by now, right? Once you do this quest, they don't respawn. Okay, easy one. Probably down in the cave, I would bet. Yep, easy one. This is a great grotto. Oh, there's... yeah, in between two. Man, well, at least I can rest assured that I had the right idea, it just wasn't thorough enough. Oh, okay. Ooh, getting ahead of myself. I gotta get the piece first. Okay. And we gotta go to Willow Grove. Oh, this place. Excellent if you need to clear out some specific types of Atronachs for your dailies. Your endeavors. And they're all friendly. I forget why. I know they weren't initially, and then you do something here that makes them friendly. Or at least neutral. Door. Okay, let's see what the dragon looks like, sounds like, what the room is like. We thinking fire? Oh, no, just craggy. Oh, flying from out there.
Ah, at last.
Oh, I guess every one of these is white.
Let's see how clever you are, mortal.
Oh, you have a cool voice.
Mortal, let us dispense with pleasantries. You are here to master scribing, to amplify the power of the altar and walk in the footsteps of the Archmagus Ulfsild. In short, her inheritor. Do I have that right?
I'm just here to take your trial.
Fascinating. I sensed the power of the Indrik about you, so clearly you're here seeking my approval. In a way, that's acting as Ulfsild's inheritor. Can we at least agree on that?
Why can't I not agree to this? Like, what happens if I would? I want to take your trial, dragon.
Very well. Have it your way. Inheritor or not, we'll have ample opportunity to see what kind of mind you have in there. Place my fable upon the dais to connect my wing to the Scholarium once more.
Okay. This room's cool. So I guess, yeah, they're at all the I can't remember what they're called now, but they've all been whitish blue.
We rejoin the Scholarium as it should be. Let's converse. Mortal, it's been some time since I had the pleasure of real conversation. I may have begun this relationship on the wrong wing. What do you say we begin again? I am the dragon.
Lip
A
it has.
being of purest magic, intellectual and enjoyer of riddles.
Okay, but why?
I am endlessly fascinated by the world inside the mind, the universe within. And what are riddles but a shift in perspective?
Ooh, bats.
Even the smallest question can lead to an entirely new worldview if asked at the right time.
What do you want me to do for your
I
trial?
want to see if you have a mind for riddles. I've written a series that will whet your appetite for greater challenges to come. If you can decipher all of them, oh, well done. But you need only complete those which most appeal to you.
Anything else I should know?
Ulfhild struggled with my puzzles alone. It was her choice, but it made her miserable. You, mortal, are welcome to confer with others to solve these riddles. Ulfhild's inheritor or not, this will be fascinating to watch. Good luck.
Okay.
Which riddles will you solve, huh? Which ones will you seek help to solve? Choices made are so instructive, so revealing. Don't you agree?
Questions?
What is the shape of your mind? Huh? I'm eager to see. I hope to learn about you by what you deem worthy of asking.
Why be a dragon?
There is beauty to this countenance, is there not, huh? And as I could have chosen anything when I was formed, why would I not be this magnificent creature? Frankly, I think it's embarrassing that the others chose such pedestrian shapes.
Why are you focused on
I
riddles?
exist because of a confluence of magic beyond the bounds of mortal influence. I was not born from a magical accident or a summoning gone awry. The ebb and flow of Aetherius and Nern were my parents. A small riddle for you then. Why was I born?
No clue.
Neither do I. That's why the mind fascinates me, mortal. It exists without purpose, but is beautiful in its complexity. And a riddle is a rock thrown into the pool of your contemplations. How could I not find that endlessly fascinating?
Okay. Very philosophical. The other luminaries.
If I must. The others are fine. Luminary. I've never been overly fond of that term. Ulfhild was insistent that for scholarship she needed a word, a way to refer to us. It suffices, I suppose.
What do you think about the
A
Indrik?
pompous old goat with an inferiority complex. He is terrified the power we wield might be misused. He's spent centuries of existence wishing he, and by extension I, did not exist.
He seemed focused on the responsibility of
We're
power.
immortal beings made from magic itself. What responsibilities do we have? To me, it seems irresponsible not to focus on intellectual pursuits, on improvements in thought.
The
A
Griffin?
grizzled old knight who's fallen from his horse one too many times. He's adopted the concept of justice, as if he's the only one of us with a moral compass. It would be pathetic, if not for his stewardship of that delightful little creature.
I didn't get to ask the Griffin about his opinions. Do you think the
His
Griffin's
lasting
pathetic?
accomplishments can be counted on one claw. He is so blinded by a pedantic code. And yet, I must give him credit for ensuring the survival of the fox. Even a world-weary creature such as myself must bow an elegant head to that beast.
And the
A
Netch?
vacuous gasbag with pretensions of do-goodery. A limitless existence, unimaginable power, and the best he can think to do with it is slip sweets and coins into the pockets of the downtrodden.
You don't think the Netch accomplishes anything?
Perhaps the Netch makes the lives of mortals easier. But we are beings of pure magic who, as far as I am aware, will live for eons. Why is it not the Netch's goal to make whole civilizations bettered, more focused? Maddening.
Indeed. Alright, let's see what you've got. March forth and reap the 6 strongest foes, with the dunes give way to golden plains beneath the moons. Okay, world bosses. Plunder the spoils from beneath the war-scarred land thrice-wise. Where the wood cracks, the hay takes no... Well, wood... War-scarred is Cyrodiil. They seem to be 1 PvP per each of these. From the monastic garden, guarded by ordered claws, pluck that which blooms only in the light of the dark moon. Okay, pick a plant in... the claw place I was just before. Riddle of the Hunt. Give chase to this quarry in the sun-kissed lands from where Misby and her dragon made fight. Red in tooth and claws your prey. So kill things, I guess, in general. Best an adversary on a battlefield bereft of pain and blade in the prestige. Oh, patron's love. Tales of tribute. Okay. Seek 2 sets of sequestered spoils in the 3 major settlements of Reaper's March.
Even if your allies tell you the answers, you'll still need to complete the tasks yourself.
Yeah, I'm aware. Well, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at potential hints for this one.
How go your dealings with the dragon? Any more riddles to solve?
We make these.
Interesting. Not quite what I expected. The riddle of the hunt here sounds like she wants you to slay beasts and monsters in Reaper's March. It's similar to the riddle of the battle, except that's more specific.
Riddle of battle?
The riddle of the battle has you slaying not just monsters, but the strongest foes in all of Reaper's March. You may not want to face them alone, but that's up to you.
There's a few bosses in Reaper's March that can be soloed. Actually, let me think. I think all of the ones in Reaper's March are okay. There's a couple stinkers in some other zones, but...
Oh no. You're going to ask me to help you with whatever that is you're holding there, aren't you? It's not a riddle, is it?
Maybe.
Yeah. Let me see. The riddle of the game. Prestige and patron's love. That sounds like you need to beat someone in a Tales of Tribute match. And before you ask, no, I don't have time for one. Not that you'd beat me anyway.
Please, I would mop the floor with you. I would just find a cheesy strategy and just destroy you. You're not a player, you're an NPC.
You know, I'd like to find a way to help out around here. Everyone's got their assignments and they're all just telling me to stay out of the way. I do that well enough, but I'd like to do more.
Riddles?
Delightful. This riddle of war here, that must be Cyrodiil. I interpret this to mean you're hunting treasures in Haynote Cave, Cracked Wood Cave, and Toadstool Hollow.
Thank you, Renard. I'm not doing that.
The dragon's challenges were particularly taxing for Ulfsild. I hope you're not losing too many feathers dealing with her.
Riddles?
Interesting. I wonder why she didn't recommend the same to Ulfsild. The riddle of the moon. You may remember Dokrin Monastery from the fable. A unique flower blooms there. I believe that's what you're meant to collect.
Thank you, Crow. And one last friend.
Nalia's opened up quite a lot recently. I can't tell if it's because of the riddles, the work in the Scholarium at large, or because of you. Whatever the reason, I'm glad to see her in such high spirits. What can I do for you?
Can you help me with any of these riddles?
Happy to. Riddle of the rich seems straightforward. You're looking for special treasures in the major settlements in Reaper's March? Lucky for you, there...
Oops. Sorry.
Happy to.
Okay. So now I have a quest item that has the answers? Oh. And does it update my little thing on the right? It doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Rich is easy. Kill monsters is easy. Pick flowers is easy. Tale of Tribute take a long time. World boss doesn't take too long, but is not easy. Oh. Now what counts as a monster? Wait. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So the riddle of the moon was pick plants, right? Oh, do Dromothra count as monsters? They're pretty monstrous. That's... They do not. Okay. I guess they need to be less humanoid. Maybe ogres? Ogres are a little monstery. Bent dance blooms. Doesn't sound like something I should really be collecting. Come on, pick it up. I hate when that happens. Like, it registers the input but doesn't follow up on it. By the way, if you ever want to hear a really good track, look up the song for the bent dance from this game. That I think it plays in Mauve Lorcage. Oh, it's a really good track. I forget if it's called the bent dance specifically, but it's like the drums of the bent. It's something like that. It's really good though. I think there's some imps that actually spawn north of here. Let me see if they count as monsters. Where are they? Are they dead? Did someone kill the imps that are normally here? Oh, ogres. Ogres, good test. This is what I wanted to find out. No, ogres also don't count as monsters. Do beasts count? Okay, animals. I want animals. Okay, that's easy enough. There's plenty of Senches, as messed up as it is, to kill big cats in Reaper's March. Yeah, it's about half of them. No. Focus on me. Don't chase that person. Okay, 4 more. Two more. And I just need to go to Ralkala after that and... Oh, there. My last 2. Yay. Okay. An easy. That was a nice and easy one. So the last thing is just pickpocket, right? Let me see what it said. Quest items, solutions. Blah, 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 blah. No, no. Steal treasure for the dragon from safe boxes. Wait, what was it? 1 trove each in Ralkala. Oh, so they're specific troves. They're not just safe boxes. Okay. They're quest-sensitive boxes. I mean, that makes sense because otherwise they might accidentally... If they made it use regular save boxes, you'd have players fighting over one resource, which happened with Antiquities before, when they added save boxes, safe box loot to Murkmire and such. Wait, never mind. It is just a... Oh, no, it's a special save box. Come on. Come on. It's only intermediate. It shouldn't be this hard. Open, damn you.
Well,
Okay, and Dune was another one? There were 3. Let's just go to Dune. Why is it not showing? Oh, it's in a house. Oh man, I didn't even think, what's the trial gonna be for the dragon? Ugh. Walker stay. Upstairs? Don't see me. Very good.
Will.
No, someone's cranky. I'm out of here. Which way is out of here? This way and then up? Back to... I didn't even look if there was a portal in the Mages Guild for this, but it's fine. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Who just had a New York accent? The finest merchandise. If one race had a New York styled accent, who would it be, I wonder? Like, with how gruff it is, maybe orcs. I could see an orc with a New York accent.
You return. Echoes of your success precede you.
Man, her voice is rad.
Your choices, the riddles you sought solutions to, were quite instructive. Gave me an intriguing peek within your mind. Well done. Now, for a real challenge. If I am to lend my power to the altar, you must understand my thoughts as well.
How?
Riddles are a way to explore the way another creature thinks. A stone thrown into the pool of thought. That is your task. The challenge I put before you. Throw a stone. Construct a clever, devious riddle exclusively for me.
Oh.
A shrewdly impossible riddle. One I cannot solve. And yes, the riddle must have an answer. You must understand me, how I think, so that you might craft a riddle I cannot unmake.
How can I understand how you think?
I've already given you clues. But while Ulfsild toiled alone, that was her choice. One that spoke volumes. You should reach out to your knight. Consult with the crow. Whatever you must to achieve the task I've put before you. With your allies at your side, seek understanding of my mind. Craft a riddle that will confound my thinking and ensure your success.
Can I ask a few questions? Oh.
What is the shape of your... I exist, neither do
Okay, so that's the same as before. Some more guidance?
Of course. But too much guidance and this exercise would be well and truly academic. Wouldn't it?
How is coming up with a riddle a trial?
Each of us judges a mortal's worth on our own terms. I have no interest in your ability to steal daffodils or stab Daedra or whatever it is the others care about. Riddles are a way to observe your mastery of the mind. My domain.
Can't I ask an impossible riddle right now? Like, what happened to the dwarves?
Firstly, that riddle has an answer. They disappeared. Secondly, riddles to which you do not know the true answer are not in the spirit of the trial. But then you already knew as much, mortal.
How can I understand your mind? You're a luminary of magic.
That's a very mortal viewpoint. Our minds are not so dissimilar. My origin may be more colorful than yours, true. But I promise you, I am no harder to understand than any other being you've encountered before. Just have a little faith in yourself.
Can I ask you questions to understand you better?
What is the shape of
Okay, so that's the same. Okay. Oh, I have to speak with them. It's not even optional. So the trial's to make a riddle. At least I don't have to go around... Well, let me not say that before
I've been dying to ask you about your trial. Please tell me the dragon gave you some sort of riddle to solve. I'm right here if you need me.
She did. The dragon asked me to come up with a riddle she can't solve.
Amazing. Just like the fable. And do you remember when I said I thought part of it was missing? I think that was the missing piece. The dragon in the story asks Misby to come up with a riddle so clever, not even the gods could guess it.
What was Misby's riddle?
It's been years since I read it. I just can't remember. Wait, that's right. I didn't read it, I heard it. A Bandari trader, this old Jakajit that came through our village. No wonder none of the others here remembered wise Misby.
Maybe we could learn from Misby's riddle.
A fantastic idea. Maybe it's transcribed somewhere. Let me ask around and see what I can find. In the meantime, you should talk to the crow. Ulfsild crafted an impossible riddle too, didn't she? I bet the crow could tell you how she managed hers.
Okay. Go talk to the bird. Tweet, tweet. Or caca. I just noticed totally different dragon design than the dragon in there. The other ones are pretty accurate for the most part. The Indrik has different horns.
That look on your face. The dragon gave you her trial, didn't she? She asked you to craft a riddle she can't solve.
Yep.
Just to warn you, there's no way the dragon will accept Ulfsild's riddle as your own. But I'm sure it would help to see the approach she took. Ulfsild left behind a number of notes. The dragon's trial was one that truly challenged her.
Good to hear. Where are the notes?
That's excellent. I'd go looking for a focal point near the echo you accessed earlier. If I know Ulfsild, and I do, she'd have made sure her notes were somewhere nearby. I'll send Nalia your way if she comes looking for you.
Okay. Oh wait, where I looked before. I thought she meant in the place with all the doors. Oh, new book? Wait. Where's the... Oh, over here. Come on. Oh, was there always a timer on the bottom? I didn't realize that. What can you receive? What can you give and receive but never borrow? Can't I just ask her the riddle Brock gives us in God of War?
If you're hearing this, it means you've found my false book. Cleverly done. And I'm glad to see you're putting the true sight lens to good use. Even if I'm not literally there to see it. When the dragon gave me her trial, I was in the midst of research on the origins of the luminaries. These ideas mingled in ways I couldn't imagine. Answer a riddle, though I cannot hear what you say. What can you give and receive, but never borrow?
A kindness.
Whatever your answer was, it was just one of many that might solve such simple question. I, in turn, might have said gratitude or affection.
Okay, so I can't use
It's
her
important
answer.
that you learn from my mistakes before attempting to craft your riddle.
So I should say a lesson in that case.
I left
Interesting.
behind notes on my process at Doval Shrine in Elsewhere.
Oh.
Hopefully they're still there, in a storage room behind the Dragon Guard training fortress. After all, what better place to hide something from a dragon? May the lens be your guide.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to leave this place.
I found you.
Okay.
And here I was worried I'd be finding you at a dead end. What did Ulfsild's echo have to say?
She has notes in a secret place.
Wow, that's a long way from here. If you're up for it,
Oh.
how about I create a portal for us and come along? I can open the way for you if the trail leads somewhere else.
Okay.
I really do. Look, I know you can handle yourself even without a Knight of the Lamp. I'll focus on research and support. But this trial is fascinating. And if I can be of service, then... well, that's why I took up with the Order in the first place.
Alright, let's go. At least I don't... Doval Shrine. That's the Dragon Guard place. Oh, it's not the Dragon Guard place. Ugh. Hi, Miri. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be just, like, literally come up with a riddle in there. I don't know why I was expecting that. I'm stuck?
This place is massive. Oh, and so beautiful. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. Laren would kill me if I didn't take a few rubbings before we leave.
Okay. Wow. I remember this place from the story. Don't care. I don't care. I just want to finish this. Ow. I've kind of grown tired of this. We're coming up on about 5 hours of talking to magical animals just to fully unlock a new thing. It's a little drawn out. It's not bad, but it's a little excessive. I guess if you were smashing through the dialogue, but then the problem is a lot of it's so context sensitive. You might, if you don't pay attention to what they're saying, you might just be stuck afterwards. Left or right? Huh? Huh? Oh, this way. Leave me alone. Okay. Now, where's he going to send me after this, is the question. Was this shrine door always here? The origins of luminaries? Wait. I know an ode to the joy of a good mystery. I asked each of them the origin, and they all returned vastly different answers. I plan to use this to craft my impossible riddle. Owing to the nature of the griffin's birth, his answer changed each day. One day it's all magical might, the next day its amount of magic expended. But his unwavering belief is that he's finally got it right is always the same. Indrik thinks he was manifested from pure thought, an invention of a mind that craved to make sense of the world through stories. The Netch refuses to give me an answer, rotating through as many tales as its tendrils. The dragon seems almost angry that I care about this as much as I do. She's perfectly content to focus on the universe within, as she puts it, rather than contemplating the past. Here are, in no particular order, my own theories. Luminaries are fallen tears of Aetherius. Luminaries are experimental beings. They are a natural part of the magic cycle. The Griffin believes it was created as an after effect of a powerful mage's spell. Perhaps there's something to these luminaries being made or shaped by someone in our plane, or they are pure manifestations of thought, like the Indrik says. Feats of great magic. If someone made a luminary, even accidentally, it can be done again. But no. Oh, she made the crow. The crow is a luminary. Comprehending the nature of their consider this is possible strength of my riddle then. The dragon could not conceive the answer. There was no way she could guess it. Satisfied with this line of thought, I went to the dragon with my riddle. What is the origin of luminaries? I compelled her to seek counsel from her fellow luminaries if she needed help. I did this so she could see that her answer could not possibly be the absolute truth. Tremendous mistake. Luminaries don't feel the passage of time the way we do. The ensuing argument lasted nearly 5 moon cycles. I sought Shal's advice, but he was busy with his own studies. I rescinded my riddle and asked the dragon for another chance. After so long crafting the first riddle, I had no idea what I'm going to do. Take Sunamir. Oh, man. Back to Sunamir?
Climbed up here. Full plate armor on. Huge mistake. Looks like you found something at least. Listen, I climbed plenty of trees back home, and I'm nothing if not committed. Let's not talk about it. Did you find Ulfsild's notes?
Yeah.
Let me see. The luminaries all have different opinions on where they came from. They started arguing, and to keep peace, she decided to try a different riddle. So she left her thinking... Wait. Really? Sunamir, the study, the ruins where you and I met. That was Ulfsild's study. Huh. If she has any notes on what she did next, what riddles she ended up giving the dragon, I bet they're at Sunamir.
Can you make a portal?
One portal to Ulfsild's ancient study coming right up. At least we won't have to do any climbing this time. Let's go.
Okay, that does sound better.
I wonder what it means. I never gave it a second thought before.
Because this was like 2 rooms, right? There really isn't a ton to explore.
This portal closed once I brought the others through. That Ulf-sealed echo is still quiet. Is there anything else hidden around here?
Yeah, probably. Huh? Oh. Oh, it was intentionally
Never
like
follows
blocked.
in my footsteps. I leave behind a transcribed copy of Nisbe's fable. This should help you on your quest. Look for the last of my notes in the remote holdfast of Paragon's remembrance. And good luck with the dragon.
The answer is the answer. What? The dragon's still in. Okay, wait. Impossible really wanna. Okay, maybe hardly even stop to think before blurting it. What is something that in order to have you must give up? What is something that in order to have you must give it up? The answer to an impossible riddle. For once you have it, the riddle stops being impossible. Yes, the impossible. Okay, that's enough. Said the dragon. Out of you and your big head. Perhaps you see where this is headed, inheritor. It's not enough to be clever or trick the dragon. You have to trap her.
I knew I wasn't crazy about Nisbe. This is so interesting. Sounds like we're off to Paragon's remembrance in Ronka.
Oh, damn it! Wait,
Well,
why?
adventurer.
What? Where did that? What? Did that mention anything about? Huh? I missed a memo. Oh, is this another big place? It sure is.
Not quite the welcome I was expecting. This place must have been very different back in Ulfhild's time.
Well, this is the Voshrak stuff. This was I was even talking about Orsinium a little while ago. A few episodes back at this point. How about that? I'm just gonna run through. I do not feel like dealing with you. The fact that that person came running out of that hallway makes me nervous. Oh no, never mind. They just went the wrong way, I guess. Pardon me, excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh. If a riddle has multiple possible answers, then it has a greater chance of being solved. And when you're up against a master of riddles, the fewer possible answers you can give her, the better your chances of stumping her. What is the thing that in order to have you must give it up? There's one answer. The answer to an impossible riddle. An elegant solution from Misby, but only works once. I couldn't give the dragon a riddle with no answer, or one that I don't know the answer to, but what about a paradox? If I scribed a grimoire that I could create every possible grimoire, could it also create itself? That was my riddle. I gave her time to answer. Whatever answer she gave, I was able to argue against it. Our conversation ran in circles, and at last happily sated she conceded. And magic has forever altered, but I was already thinking ahead. I was thinking of you. When I said my farewell to the Scalarium, I told the dragon about you. This was for your benefit, I promise. I told her 3 things. I said that you would have a mind worthy of her riddles. I said you would bring her what she asked for, a new impossible riddle. And I said very carefully that you would never claim to be my inheritor. Hopefully you see where this is headed. I have faith that you do. And if you don't, never be afraid to ask for help. I've learned we need not all struggle alone in pursuit of something as simple and joyous as a good riddle. Oh.
There you are. Those are her notes. Let's get back to the Scalarium, and we can go over everything we found.
Okay, so I have to make a logic loop, essentially. Alright, as long as we're done running around, this part might be fun. Oh, right, I can just... Why am I not doing what I've always been doing? Whoop! Alright, okay.
That was certainly an adventure, wasn't it? A jaunt through ancient ruins to craft an unsolvable riddle. Not what I expected when I woke up this morning, but exactly what I needed. What was in her last notes? Anything that will help?
Yeah.
Let's see. Ulfsild made a riddle that started a fight among the luminaries. Then she took cues from the Misby fable and tried to craft an impossible paradox. A paradox? Wait, could it be that simple?
It sure could. What?
Ulfsild says here she told the dragon how to recognize her inheritor, but she told you not to say yes when the dragon asked. That's it! Ulfsild set this up for you all those years ago. Your riddle is, am I Ulfsild's inheritor?
The dragon said I need to understand her mind. You don't think she'll be able to work that out?
But that's just it. This riddle is perfect for her mind. She loves puzzles, twisting things
so I didn't
around
actually
her
get to
head.
come up with my own
What's
riddle?
twistier than a paradox? That's it, I think. Go ask the dragon if you're Ulfsild's inheritor and complete that trial. This
at least she
is
had a
what
good time.
Ulfsild's notes were pointing to. I know it. After everything we've learned about her, I don't think she would have sent you on this tome chase for nothing. I know this is what she wanted you to do. But, just in case, good luck.
Thanks. I was kind of hoping to come up with my own, but it's fine.
Carrying a riddle for me, I hope. I have been sitting here mulling what morsel you might lay at my feet, mortal. I honestly hope I am not disappointed. Out with it. What is your riddle?
Ulfsild told you how to recognize her inheritor, so my riddle is, am I Ulfsild's inheritor?
You know what Ulfsild told me. Unless you are her inheritor. You never claimed to be. Which, from what the Archmage said, would suggest you are. If you are, then I've definitively answered your riddle.
So am I?
Now, if the question has an answer, you haven't brought me an unsolvable riddle. But then that would mean you aren't her inheritor. And then how would you know what Ulfsild told me? And we're right back where we started. Clever. Very clever.
Yep. Does that mean you accept my riddle?
I do. You have a mind for riddles. And even from all those years ago, it's clear Ulfsild wanted you to have my support. I find you worthy of my power. Take my sigil to the altar, inheritor. Or pretender. Whichever you are. Your
Thank you, dragon.
wisdom and wit have proven your worth. Accept the power of the dragon, mortal. And may you prove clever enough in its use.
I am a little disappointed that I didn't actually, like, they should have given me a multi-choice, like, you pick one thing, and you make a riddle out of it, but it's fine this way, too. Our friend got excited, she got to go on an adventure, and she got to make a riddle. That's a reward in and of itself. I'm only slightly disappointed.
And with that, the power of the dragon has been restored to the altar.
Wait, where's my bud? Oh, she's over there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to talk to her.
Did you pass the trial? That look on your face! The riddle did the trick! Congratulations! You can never be certain things will turn out in your favor where dragons are concerned. Even if she's not a traditional dragon.
It worked. Thanks, Nalia.
Hey, now, this was a team effort. And of course, Ulfsild herself set the stage for our success all those years ago. My usual day is filled with protection, patrols, and portals. This was a nice break from the usual.
Another wing taken care of.
Incredible. With the dragon's power
Trap
amplifying
beast.
the altar, who knows what secrets you'll uncover out there in the world. We pulled together, solved her puzzles, and followed fully in Ulfsild's footsteps. Not bad for a night's work.
Okay.
Ah, at last, we come to the final wing.
Oh. Ah, right. Well, if that's going to be as long as these other quests have been, I need to take a break. I am a little worn out. My brain is cooked. This one's a puzzler. But we'll pick this right back up in the next episode when next I play. So, thanks for thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.